Hello everyone, right here I have a 2019 Proton X70 1.8 TGDi Executive. And today, I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features, inside and out. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. Standard for the X70 in Malaysia is Proton's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indentation on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the X70, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is what the X70 uses. Standard for the executive trim is a leather steering wheel with contrast stitching around the inner rim, a flat bottom design, and sport grips at 10 and 2. The fully imported X70 was only offered with a 6-speed automatic transmission. This transmission features the option to shift manually via the gear lever. When the camera system is active, the rear camera, the rear 360-degree camera view, the front camera, and the front 360-degree camera view all feature active guidance signs. To the top middle of the camera display, the 360-degree camera view can be turned off or on. Meanwhile, to the left of the camera display are two buttons. The bottom button puts the reverse camera in wide angle view, while the top button brings up the camera settings menu. Safety features in the X70 include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, a traction control system, hill hold assist, hill descent control, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. The 1.8 Executive comes with a set of 18-inch 5 twin-spoke two-tone alloy rims. This X70 uses 225/60 R18 GT GT Comfort SUV 520 tyres. Disc brakes are standard, the ones in front are ventilated, while the rear ones are solid. The suspension comprises McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup out back. Proton is Malaysia's first car manufacturer that was established in July 1985. Meanwhile, Geely is a Chinese car manufacturer with its headquarters in Hangzhou, China. Back in 2017, Geely acquired a 49.9% equity stake in Proton to help rejuvenate Proton. The first product of this new arrangement is the Proton X70. The X70, Proton's first crossover SUV, is basically a rebadge of the 2018 facelift for the first generation Geely Boyue. There are styling differences which set the X70 apart from the Boyue, but the biggest change of them all is a switch from left-hand drive to right-hand drive, as the Boyue along with the other names it is sold as are all left-hand drive only. The X70 debuted in December 2018 as a 2019 model year vehicle. It was initially brought in from China as a fully imported model, before sales of locally produced X70s began in February 2020. A product update for the X70 was introduced in June 2022. This product update consists of minor exterior trim differences, new wheel choices, a new 1.5 TGDi engine option, and the availability of an all-wheel drive variant once more since it was dropped in 2020. There are currently 5 variants of the X70 on sale, and they are 1.5 TGDi 2-wheel drive Standard DCT, 1.5 TGDi 2-wheel drive Executive DCT, 1.5 TGDi all-wheel drive Executive DCT, 1.5 TGDi 2-wheel drive Premium DCT, and 1.8 TGDi 2-wheel drive Premium DCT. Powering this X70 is the JLE 4G18 TDB, 1.8 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features direct injection and variable valve timing. It produces 181 horsepower at 5500 rpm and 285 Nm of torque at 1700 to 4400 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.5 seconds, and the top speed is 195 km per hour. The fuel tank holds 60 litres of petrol, and the combined fuel consumption for the X70 1.8 TGDi 2-wheel drive automatic is 7.8 litres per 100 km. The X70 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the X70 1.8 Executive include automatic manual leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, LED daytime running lights, LED cornering lights, LED front fog lights, LED rear lights, a rear fog light, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, and dual exhaust pipes. Speakers right there and down there, bottle holder, storage, central locking, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered. All of them have an automatic down function, while only the driver's side has an automatic up function as well. Interior brightness adjustment, headlight level adjustment, mirror controls, storage, Proton door sills, and the driver's seat in this X70 Executive does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system. All of the controls are located right down here. There is a basic display right here, but the climate control information can also be displayed on the infotainment display located right above. But back to the controls. Fan speed. As you can see, the climate control display on the infotainment display. Different modes. Front defrost. Passenger side temperature. Air conditioning. Off. Dual means if you have it turned on, each side will have individual temperature controls. But if you turn it off, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides. Recirculation. Rear defrost. Driver's side temperature. Maximum air conditioning. Ionization mode. And automatic. You have storage right down here together with a USB port somewhere here, if you can see it. The vehicle's Eco and Sport modes, downhill assist control, parking sensors, traction control, and right here is the X70's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or a traffic jam. The car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. The fully imported X70 comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features an 8-inch infotainment display, the GKUI operating system, navigation, and various media connectivity options. 8 speakers for the sound system are present with the executive trim. The stock sound system that the X70 uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the Bluetooth audio streaming menu with the current song playing information. You have the title, artist, the Bluetooth logo, play pause, you can go back a song, go for the song, home, currently playing media, my music. Under my music you can select USB music, Bluetooth music and music favorites. And right up here you can go to radio. Right here we are in the main menu. To the left you have your Proton member login. Your media option is right here. Right here is your navigation. And right here you have the weather. Under navigation, right here we have the maps where you can search for points of interest, road, address. You can bring up your navigation settings, map color, auto zoom, so on and so forth. And to the left you can select your map view. I believe this would be your traffic information, and you have your zoom down below. And down here you can set your home or work address. Down below you have your voice control, your Jukes media service, Bluetooth telephone menu where you can look at your phone book, dial a number, so on and so forth. Settings, your Bluetooth settings, display settings, audio, vehicle settings. Under audio you can look at your volume settings, balance and fader settings, equalizer, and all that. You have your system settings down below. On the next page, you have your member center, themes, your climate control, 360-degree camera, media, weather, others, and on the last page, navigation. To the left, you have your media and radio buttons, your volume buttons as shown earlier, mute button, and to the right, your power button, phone, navigation, home, and back. Electronic central locking. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob to the top left. Wiper controls. Light and indicator controls. Cruise control. Volume controls. Push the wheel down to mute the system. Bluetooth telephone control, voice control. It also doubles up as your different mode selection button. Seat track. And to go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster, press the button at the end of the light and indicator stalk, and then you can use the controls right here. Left and right goes between the different sub-menus, while up and down goes between the different main menus. Once you press the button, it will say cluster button enabled, then you can use the controls. Right now, your digital speedometer and average speed, range, average and instant fuel consumption, trip meter with your average fuel consumption, voltage and mileage, trip 1 with your average fuel consumption, elapsed time and trip computer, and back to your digital speedometer and average speed. Next up, vehicle information, date and time, factory reset, oil service reset, overspeed set, themes, and back to the date and time. Navigation, media, and back to your trip computer. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders with a cover. Front center armrest with storage down below. Right in here you can find a USB port as well as a power outlet. Auto dimming rear view mirror. Sunglasses holder. Front reading lights. It also doubles up as your interior lights. And the sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Speaker, storage, window control, and the rear seat backs in this X70 do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. This one folds down the right seat, while the one on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are fairly comfortable. There are storage pockets on the front seat backs together with cutouts that help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents, together with a couple of USB ports and a bit of storage down below. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles, hooks, and rear reading lights / interior lights. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad beneath the Proton badge. Boot space in the X70 is 512 litres. As shown earlier, for extra space, the rear seat backs can be folded down. To the right of the boot is a light and a storage area, while to the left of the boot is a power outlet. Under the boot floor is a vehicle's jack, toolkit, warning triangle, and spare tyre. There is a cargo cover to keep items in the boot secure. Adjustable headrests, front and rear. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments. This lever adjusts the seat back, while this bar down here adjusts the seat position. Like the driver's side, there is a bit of storage down here together with a USB port for charging. Nicely sized glove box, it is illuminated. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2019 Proton X70 1.8 TGDi Executive. Thanks for watching and goodbye.